devotion to God really matters, bro, because like I be saying it on my channel and I'm just gonna repeat this real quick, but you know I'm gonna add some stuff to it, you feel me? So it's like, bro, people gotta understand that the spiritual feeling that comes from knowing yourself and the feeling of pleasure, bro, they feel damn near the same, bro. Like the Egyptians been said it, bro. You have Isis and Nebuchadnezzar, bro, you feel me? Pleasure is Nebuchadnezzar and stuff like that, and the highest aspect is death, you feel me? And Isis is simply just a spiritual feeling that comes from knowing yourself, aka the Holy freaking Spirit. You feel me? That's the Holy Spirit. You get the Holy Spirit by devoting yourself to God, because understand something real quick. Through pleasure, right? Like I said, it feels the same, and the highest aspect is death, right? And through that, right, through that death, you do finally get to the Holy Spirit. But with the death that happens is an ego death, because you go through you chase all this pleasure and stuff like that, and it doesn't work, and it eventually you from you're like, damn, holy shit, this is not it. You feel me? You try to please your ego in so many ways, whether it be with like habits, whether it be with like, you feel me, like people, whether it be with mother freaking like food, like whatever it is, like, you feel me, you just try to push your ego so much, and then you eventually have your ego death, because it's like, dang, this is not the way. And then you finally get led to the, the Holy Spirit will start to guide you, and then you will get in tune with God and all kinds of stuff, you feel me. So with all that being said, right, devotion to God matters. You devote yourself to God because it emotionally hooks you up to God. You feel me? So it's like you're able to truly discern the feeling and stuff like that. You feel me? I hope you know that. You know that the Holy Spirit gets the power of discernment due to the fact that with, see, look, your awareness, right, has already failed the physical desires and stuff like that. That's why you're on the earth. You already came to physical awareness and stuff like that, right? And through your experience of that, it builds discernment. That's Anubis. You feel me? Anubis is the first stage. Then Anubis is the Chudi, which is the intellect and stuff like that. You feel me? You eventually get Sa. Sa is like it's like intellect with also feeling, and then Isis intuition, knowing in the Holy Spirit, pretty much. Then you eventually get to God, or Unran Ra, the name of God. When you know the quote unquote name of God, it's that you know God for real. Because to know the name of God, you have to unify with God, because God really has no name. You feel me? So when you unify with God, you understand the name of God type shit. You feel me? But yeah, I talked about that's some old shit I talked about it's in my Power of Thoughts, John. It's in look at the thought and Hathor puts if you want more of that type of stuff. But yeah, you feel me? Devotion to God really matters. Like, like that's why you would pray and stuff like that. That's why you feel me, like read about the reading is more for your intellect, but there's still devotion inside that also. You feel me? But you do need context. You please read the Bible and any spiritual text with context. You feel me? Like, please, because you don't want to be practicing the wrong thing and end up messing your life up because you think you following the word and you're really not. Like, that's gonna be some crazy stuff. You feel me? So devote yourself to God for real. Make sure you can actually feel God. Like when you pray, do you feel God? Like what do you feel when you pray? You feel me? Like what do you feel when you think about God? What do you feel when you think about Jesus? What do you feel when you think about whatever your because one of the easiest way to tell if what you're worshiping is evil or not, when you think of it, how the fuck do you feel? Like, do you actually feel like when you think about this thing, you're in tune with God? Because if you do, then it's like cool. But you know when you're not. Because even the Satanists will tell you that they always feel dirty and disgusting and filthy. And they say that they were actually like one of the ways that the astral projected somebody just thinking about negative shit all the fuck. They think about the most negative shit. You feel me? Like you have to be in a negative state to be vibing with these demons. Like you feel me? Like, and I feel like the bridge is gonna be anger. You feel me? It's like, do you let your it's that's what it seems like. You feel me? Even if you study like the chakras and shit, which some people gonna think is evil and stuff like that. Which there's a reason why it gets called evil, because when people awaken this power, the serpent power that they're not supposed to, like when they don't do it, when they don't do it at the right time, they become a very very distorted person. It can cause a lot of problems. Like you shouldn't like this whole Kundalini awakening shit should not be what's sought after so much. That should be like a natural process that happens and stuff like that. You feel me? At the time when you get anointed by Christ type shit, you feel me? That's what it happens. You feel me? When you become Christ, it's just a Kundalini awakening, literally, bro. That Christos liquid. Anyway, bro. With that being said, it's like, what else? What else was I saying, bro? Yeah, so I feel like anger is like kind of the bridge. You feel me? It's like either your anger going tip you, or you're gonna have that quote unquote righteous anger, but it has to transform though into drive. You feel me? So I'm like, you have to be able to see inside the world, like the world is just like not it. Like, you know how you get like disgusted and all that type of stuff, like that type of shit. You're like, oh my god, this shit is just yeah. Like I feel like that's the bridge. You feel me? You know. Like that's like where you tipping at, because even with the chakra shit, the solar plexus, right? You have to go from solar plexus to the heart to actually move up and spiritually evolve higher. You feel me? But the last step is anger type shit. So you got to cross from anger type shit. You feel me? And like yeah, and all that shit. So devotion to God matters, bro. Like that shit matters. You feel me? Like I'm not saying don't feel your emotions. You really should feel your emotions and try to understand your emotions, and then that is what will kind of help you lead you to God. Cause like me, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I feel like the way I talk and shit like that, right? You could tell that I talk with emotion, but I feel like I'm an emotional person, but not in the way that people really think for real. It's like people think emotionally, think like pussy, bitch. It's like, everybody. I ain't gonna say everybody, but sometimes you act like a pussy and a bitch. You feel me? Sometimes you feel like when you guys just face this shit anyway. Like sometimes you be doing that shit, bro. Don't fucking lie, cause I can remember when I did that shit also. Feel like a bitch and stuff like that. You feel me? But I don't even mean like that. I mean more like I feel my shit, bro. You feel me? Like and like I express myself with emotion, as you can obviously see. And you feel me? Like I'll cry for real. But I ain't gonna cry on no bitch nigga shit. I'm gonna cry like I'm gonna probably get mad about some shit and be like I'm only crying because like I really can't. You feel me? Like fuck some shit up right now. You feel me? Because I know I'm not supposed to fuck some shit up, but I'm gonna use this anger in a different way. I'm gonna fuck some shit up in a different manner type shit. You feel me? And that's gonna be way better anyway. And now I like how the shit feel, and it's helped me chill. And I got this driving energy, and it's like, oh damn, nigga, how the fuck you do that? You feel me? I'm gonna drop a video called "Be Real." I'm gonna drop my. You gotta be real with emotions and stuff like that. You feel me? But devote yourself to God all the time, because if you if you try to be real, bro, without devotion to God, bro, it may get a little bit sticky, tricky, icky. You feel me? I don't think you want that. You feel me? So it's like, yeah, that's pretty much it. Devote yourself to God, my guy.